Hello everyone! This is going to be my new Toontown series, where I'm going to be showing you how the game is played, whether you're new or if you're not. It's just a different perspective of someone else playing the game. Toontown Rewritten is a free online game. You just download the launcher from the website and make an account, and you're pretty much good to go. As you can see, this is the login, and on one side you have the news bulletin board, where it just keeps you informed about any big things occurring in the game. Not that anyone really looks at it. But anyways, I already have my username typed in, and I'm just going to be putting my password and hitting go. And as you can see, we're being transported into the Tooniverse. So this video program I'm using doesn't let me edit the video at all, so I'm sorry for these long pauses in between. And as you can see, I was trying to make it entertaining by stamping happy faces on the side. Okay, so this is the home page, I guess you could call it, and every account has 6 character slots. And as you can see, I already have 2 character slots that I'm using. The first one is my character Bunny, and she is my main character that I use. And the second slot I have is my pig, which is called Drama Llama. And as you can see, it says below it, name approved. And I actually haven't played this character since the name has been approved, so that's why it still says name approved. But we're actually going to be starting completely from scratch, and we're going to be making a new tune, so we're going to be pressing the make a tune button. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is choose between a boy or girl character, and I'm choosing a girl. And then we're going to be hitting next. And now we're going to be choosing what type of character we want. So there's a horse, a mouse, a rabbit, a duck, a monkey, a bear, a pig, a dog, and a cat. And I'm actually going to be choosing the cat because I already have a rabbit and a pig. And I'm also going to be choosing the characteristics and facial features I want. So I'm choosing this one. I'm choosing a tall torso, and I'm choosing the tall legs. You can also do shuffle, and it just basically shuffles all of the characteristics you can do. So we're shuffling, 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 and yeah, you get the point. But we're going back to the cat. And as you can see, there's like a lot of options, so that's a good point for this game. So next, we're going to be choosing the color. And I think I'm going to be going with a purple cat. And I think I like this last one I just passed, the periwinkle. And you can actually change different body parts to be different colors. But I'm actually going to be end up doing all periwinkle. And you can also shuffle different colors. And I'll be choosing my clothes. And it's not really that important to, try too hard to choose the perfect clothes. Because in the game you could actually change your clothes. You could buy clothes in the catalog, which I'll show later. And also you could do Toon Task, where they give you a clothes ticket to change your clothes. But I'm actually going to be going with, I think, a yellow top. And I'm just trying to find the right one that I want. And like I said, there's a lot of different options, which is a good selling point for this game. Not that you actually have to buy the game, but you get the point. Okay, so I'm going to be putting next. And this next screen is to choose the name. And you could actually choose to do one of these drop names. For example, this is Weird Fancy. And you can also do a last name. For example, this is Weird Duchess. This is Fat Weasel, etc., etc. But I'm actually going to be choosing my own name and hoping that it gets approved. So I'm going to be submitting. And it says a Toontown will review your name in a few days. But it usually takes less than a few days, probably like just a day. And while we're waiting, we're actually going to have a temporary name. And it's going to be Periwinkle Cat. And so now we're going to be doing continue submission. And we're not going to be doing the tutorial because I already know how to do all the basic things in Toontown. And so we're going to be entering, or we're going to be pressing skip tutorial. Okay, so now we're just going to be transported into Toontown Central, which is the main playground all new toons go to. And it's actually taking quite a while to load. And that's kind of because it's been glitching. There's my toon. And I have to report to headquarters. And as you can see, it's glitchy. And this is not how Toontown looks like. It's actually just glitchy. So I'm going to try changing district to see if that works. So, and I'll talk more about districts later. Let me just try to fix this. So press OK. And it's still glitchy. So let me try another district. Okay, and it's still glitchy. So I think I'm gonna have to teleport to another toon. So Cream Cat, I'm gonna go to them to see if that works. And it worked! Okay, so this is actually Toontown Central. This is how it looks like, and it's the main playground where you go to. Okay, so on your bottom right of your screen, there's a little book, and that's all your options, what I'll show later. And on the bottom left of your screen, you actually have your laugh. Let me move this out of the way. And currently you have, when you start off, it's 15 health. And on the top right of your screen, it's your friends and your online friends and all your friends, but I don't currently have any friends on here. So we're going to go back to the book. The first thing is the options, and here you could turn on and off your music and on and off your sound effects. But I actually don't have any music on this video because I'm actually recording a voiceover for this video because my audio got deleted. So yeah, this is very difficult. So next is districts, and the districts basically are like different servers, and it's just so it won't crash when there's a lot of people in the same ones. And as you can see, there are blue dots, and that is when they're quiet. So that's why that many people are not in that specific district. The green is ideal, and then the red ones are full, so you can't actually go in them. And so Acrylic Acres, for example, has a population of 75, and there is a Backstabbers Skelecogs invasion. And actually currently we're having like a mega Skelecog invasion, so almost every district, as you can see, has an invasion. But yeah. So we're actually going to be teleporting to one that doesn't have an invasion because I'm new and I don't want to die so soon. Or actually, you can't really die in this game, you just get sad. you lose all your laugh, which is your health, and you go back to the playground. So we're gonna end up going to HQ, which is these buildings, and they all look different in different playgrounds, but they're like easily discernible from other buildings. So our first task is gonna be to recover a blackboard eraser, and you just go up to these officers in HQ, and they're just telling you to go into the street, and yeah. So we're gonna check our little book and Toon task. So you have your options, you have your districts, you have your map, and currently you can only see Toontown Central, and that's because the clouds are blocking the other playgrounds. And the clouds will go away once you visit those playgrounds. So after the map, we have your gags, so you can see all your gags you could get. And after that, it's just a different options. So you have your Toon tasks. So this is recover a Blackboard Racer from COG in Toontown Central. Then you have your track training, COG gallery, your fish bucket, snapshots, and your events. And currently there's a Grand Prix going on at Goofy Speedways. And yeah, that's about it. So now we're going to be heading to the playground. Okay, so now we're gonna end up going on the trolley, and that's so we could get jelly beans, which is the currency in this game. And we need jelly beans to buy more gags to defeat the cogs. Okay, and the trolleys are actually mini games that you do for jelly beans. Okay, so this mini game is actually a one I don't really like. It's called Photo Fun. And basically all you have to do is take pictures of tunes around the playground, like the ducky. And these Polaroids at the bottom are showing you what exactly you have to capture. So you have to capture the cat falling, which I kind of got. And it's actually kind of not difficult per se, just kind of tedious. And on the upper right hand corner, there's actually a timer counting down how much time you have left, and also how much film you have. So you only have like a certain amount of shots, so it's not just unlimited. So I got 5 stars for that picture. Now I'm looking for the other tunes. And that one, I need to I need to take a picture of it shrugging. But it's currently sad. So when will it shrug? No one knows. Okay, so I took pictures and I got 4 stars, so now I'm just moving on to the next one. And I need to take a picture of the brown mouse running. But actually, it's gonna hide behind these pillars predictably. Which is another reason why I don't like this game. There's just like a lot of stuff in the way, which is just frustrating. Okay, so I have 4 seconds left, and I need. Oh, I didn't make it. So I get 18 jelly beans for this game, and so now I'm gonna go to the shop and just get as many gags as I can with all the jelly beans. Okay, and actually gonna play again so I can have jelly beans for later. And actually I like this mini game, which is a Toon Sling. And you're basically just slinging yourself and trying to land on the targets. So for this one, I'm getting 16 points. And there's 3 rounds. And it's actually the best score you get. So you can miss one and it doesn't really matter as long as you have like a best score. So I was trying to land on these little ones, but I can never aim right. Or at least not right enough to get on the blue center, which is more jelly beans. So I still got 16. My best is still 16. And almost landed, but I didn't quite land. So yeah, my best score is still 16, so I'm probably gonna get 16 jelly beans. Yep. So we're gonna play one more time, and this is the maze game. Basically, you just have to collect the coins. And you can actually tell that this was a Disney Online game originally by the Mickey logos on the coins. And Disney Online actually created the game Toontown in 2003. But just 2 years ago, they actually decided not to continue the game in 2013. So basically, it lasted 10 years. But now the people who own Toontown Rewritten decided to keep it going, and they were just fans of the game, and I don't think they could make actually any money off of it, which is why it's free. But yeah, that's basically the story behind Toontown. Anyway, so I only have 2 more seconds. So I'm gonna get 167 jelly beans. That was just a joke, by the way. Horrible joke. Good joke? I don't know. Joke. So, okay, we're exiting back to the playground. And just reminding us that to do our toon task. And so we're gonna check our toon task. So we're getting an erase board. And we're gonna go to Loopy Lane. And it's just a tunnel that takes us to the street. Okay, so this is Loopy Lane, which is in Toontown Central. And these blue little squares are actually telling you the building names, and they kind of orient you as so you can know approximately where they are. I mean, you can also look at the map, but that also helps. So right there is a bottom feeder to level 1, and it's a Lawbot. So we're gonna go up to it, and we're gonna begin. So we're gonna be throwing the pie first. The pie. And then we're using our squirt. And basically that's just it. That's all it takes to defeat at least level 1 cog. And it explodes. And that's just our XP. And items received was a blackboard eraser, and our toon task is complete. So now we're just going to go back to the playground and back to HQ to return our toon task and to get another one. Okay, so now we're just heading to HQ. Hi, turtle. We're just gonna go up to an officer and turn in our task. And back up and go forward again. Okay, great work. Now they're asking me to make a friend, which is actually the hardest Toon task for a beginner in my opinion. Because the first time I actually recorded this, I couldn't make any friends. Like I asked 3 or 4 people and they all basically rejected it. And that's just basically because no one wants a new Toon as a friend. So I'm just gonna click on this bunny or see if they want to be friends. Actually, let me click on this dog. Turtle. Friends? Asking Turtle to be your friend. Yay! They actually accepted first try. So these little bubbles right here tell you when your friends are coming online. And they also tell you when they log off. So that's very helpful. So we're going back to HQ to train our Toon task. You just go up to any officer and coming up to the dog. And also now we're going to go to our estate. So yeah, and this is our catalogs, which are basically so you can buy stuff. And that's our Toon task, so we're going to put OK. And we're going to click on that and go to our estate. And the estates basically are where all your Toons live. And basically this is my house, or this is, you know, my character's house at least. And it says up there, Periwinkle's cat's house. And that will actually change once my name is approved. And yeah, it's purple house for a purple cat, I guess. So yeah, as I was saying, this whole land is where all your Toons will be living. And by all your Toons, I mean those 6 slots I showed you in the beginning. So each one of those 6 slots is for each one of your Toons that you create. And I actually have 2 of my characters' houses here. I have Bunny's Bunny's house and my other pig character house. And so this up here is actually my Bunny's house. And I'm actually planting flowers currently, as you can tell. They're very nice. And I'm also planting a tree, which is right here, and it's actually a tune-up tree, so it'll eventually sprout tune-up gags, which is pretty cool. And up here I actually have another tune-up tree, the one you just saw. It's just barely sprouting. And up here is my cream pig's house, and actually it says cream pig and not drama llama because I haven't played that character yet with the name drama llama on it. So yeah. So now we're going back to our house, and so we could do our Toon task, which basically is to look at the catalog. Yeah, so this is the house, this is the living room, and the phone is actually ringing, which is why it's shaking, but you can't really hear it because sound is off. But yeah, it's actually, I can't pick up the phone for some odd reason. I think it's just a glitch. I couldn't do this last time either. But yeah, this is the bedroom, my piggy bank full of jelly beans. Well, actually they're not filled with any jelly beans right now. And the bed, you can't actually sleep on the bed or use any of this furniture except the wardrobe, which keeps our clothes. But yeah, basically everything else is just decor. So we're actually gonna go to my bunny character's house because their phone actually works. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So this is my bunnies. I actually haven't done any decor here. And except like in the bedroom, I kind of put this wallpaper up and bought that bed. But again, you can't actually use the bed. It's just there for decor. We have a window and my piggy bank, and no, you can't steal someone's jelly beans. Tells you it's not your bank. Don't try. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the phone. You just basically go up to it and it does it by itself. And this is actually a catalog that comes out honestly once a month, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. And so I have 29 jelly beans. And yeah, here's the stuff you could buy. And up here is actually the gardening kit, which is 50 jelly beans, which is not really that expensive compared to like other things you could buy in the catalog. But yeah, that's if you want to like do some gardening, like my bunny character does outside her house. And there's other stuff too, like shoes, hats. You could do acting lessons to shrug, wardrobe, shoes. So yeah, and you can also buy gifts for your friends. You could buy gifts for your other characters. And you can also buy gifts for your friends. But I'm not gonna be giving anyone any gifts anytime soon. So I'm just hanging up now, and basically that's our toon task, was just to call in the catalog. So now we're gonna go back to say this is complete. It says go to an HQ. So we're gonna go back to playground, and we're gonna be heading to the HQ to turn in the task, and then get a new task. Because right there, report to Toon HQ. Oh, and I forgot to say that this is a speed chat, which is just like a Dropbox of, you know, phrases you can say. But you could also do a type at your chat, on your chats. You could do stuff like, hello, how are you? You know, typing, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to HQ. And look, yeah, there's the duck. Okay, so it says, did you buy anything nice? And also, like, it gives a reward for an extra laugh. Now I have 16 laugh, so I've increased my health. Yay! Okay, so I'm finishing that. So it's been increased. So now we get a new toon task, and usually have more options for toon task, but since we're a new toon, they just give you options one at a time. So we're gonna have to go to Flippy, which is in Toon Hall, to do gag training. And I'm gonna just choose it really quickly before time runs out. And yeah, and I have to go do that toon test. But before we do that, I want to show you around for a little bit. This here is actually the scoreboard, and it's different in every district depending on the people who are playing in those districts. And basically, these are counts of how many cog buildings you have defeated. Like this person has defeated 18 cog buildings, and they get a little gold star next to their name, and they actually also get one above their head. So when you're walking around, you can tell they've actually done a lot of buildings. But when you go to different districts, your stars disappear. And so yeah, there's chalkboards around with funny drawings. I'm gonna go up here, show you, and then there's this wall which I think is really funny, and it's basically just a science room, and that's basically Toon HQ. They all basically look the same, inside at least. Okay, so our Toon task was actually to go, oh yeah, so now I'm showing you that there are 3 streets in Toontown Central. Here is Silly Street, and right now I'm pointing at the little signs and it says Daisy. That's to go to Daisy Gardens. Then this one is Loopy Lane, and again I'm showing you that over there is to go to Minnie's Melody Land or something like that. And this is Punchline Place, and it's to go to Donald's Dock. And then over here, you have a Goofy Speedway, which is where you race cars for tickets to customize your cars. And then you have the schoolhouse, and these little ice cream cones are actually health. So when you're like low on health, you just go up to them and you run through them and you increase your health, but currently I don't need any, so that's why they disappear like that. Or fade, not disappear. And then over here we're going to the pet shop, and actually currently it's closed. They sell, or they used to sell doodles back in the original Toontown, but they're not doing that currently. But yeah, doodles basically were pets that you adopt and you feed them jelly beans and they live in your estate and they swim in ponds and they're so cute. And they actually help you during battles to like heal you by doing tricks or to do other things like that. But yeah, we're all currently waiting for the doodles to return, so you can't go inside the building. But it's pretty cool to look at least, to remind us of the doodles. And then you have the trolley, you have the pond to go fishing. And in every pond, there's like a fisherman where you can sell your fish to for jelly beans. Except in your state, there isn't any fishermen there. And then you have Goofy's gag shop where you buy your gags, which looks pretty cool. And then over here you have the bank, and you have Toon Hall and the library. And over here you have the schoolhouse, and these are buildings you normally don't ever go into unless you have a Toontown skin. And this over here is for Toonfest, and you can't actually go in there right now because Toonfest already like passed, and Toonfest is an event. And yeah, that's pretty much of Toontown Central Playground. So let me just go to the gazebo so I can end the video for today. And that's basically it. So this was season 1, episode 1 of my new series, Toontown Rewritten. And again, I'd like to apologize for there not being any sound besides this audio or voiceover I'm doing, because like I said before, I had to do this video twice and do the audio like 3 or 4 times. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!